Hi guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm doing a video unboxing and an overview of the Abkoncore A660 RGB gaming mouse. Now I'd like to thank Abkoncore for actually sponsoring this video. If you're interested in purchasing it or if you would like any more information, do check out in the link in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, what you get in the box? Well, you can see it's a pretty hard shell box. It has some clasps on the side, which I'm just opening right now, and inside you'll find pretty much obviously the mouse itself. So I'm just going to open it out and get the cable out. And then you can see you've got a driver disc, but it's worth bearing in mind you can download the drivers directly from Abkoncore's website. And then you've got a quick start guide if you so wish to know some more information about the mouse. So putting them to the side, we've got the mouse itself. So you can see over here, I'm going to plug it in just a second. You've got a DPI switch underneath over here and then a polling rate switch, which is pretty unique. It's quite nice to see. Rubber feet as well as per standard. The cable itself is non-detachable, and in terms of termination, well, it's going to terminate via a USB Type A, and then you've got also a cable tidy if you do need it. I usually don't use these, but it's always useful to have if you've got, let's say, a laptop setup, then you can always use that as well. So now I've plugged in the mouse, installed the software and rebooted my PC, and this is the default mode that it comes in. Now, as you can see, there's RGB lights around the mouse, and these can be customized, and you've got also at the front of the mouse as well, and also by the scroll wheel. Now in terms of sizing via Abkoncore's website, it's 11 centimeters in terms of length. In terms of width, it's 6.46 centimeters, and in terms of a height, it's 3.82 centimeters. Now in terms of ergonomics, it's going to be completely subjective in terms of if it fits your hand or not. Worth sizing up your hand. In my case, to give you somewhat of a benchmark, it's around 18 centimeters from the top to the bottom of my hand, and this is how it looks like in my hand. So I will say if I'm a claw gripper, it'd be perfect for my hand size, and alternatively if I'm a fingertip gripper, but I wouldn't be a palm grip type of person, at least for my size of hand with using this mouse. Now in terms of weight, this is 85 grams, so it's pretty more on the light side of gaming mice. In terms of the cable length, it's 1.8 meters, so it's going to be plenty long. It's got a rubberized material, and as you can see over here, I've no sort of issues when it comes to trailing. So next up, in terms of buttons, you've got two buttons on the left hand side, one at the top, and of course you've got the left and right buttons, and you've got the scroll wheel. I'm just going to go quiet here so you can hear them. So there we go, that's a quick sound demo of the mouse. Now in terms of performance, in terms of the sensor that's found within it, it's a Pixart PMW3325 sensor. That's capable up to 10,000 DPI, and you can adjust that as well through the software. Speaking of which, here is the software itself, and you can see over here in terms of customizations. So let's take the number 4 button over here on the left hand side. You can customize the button itself, change it to multimedia keys. You can also change it to a macro, or you can disable it, or indeed have a key combination. So for example, for Counter-Strike, I would have 1 and 3, so you can have that, and then of course apply it, and then it'll apply to the mouse itself. Another thing worth bearing in mind is that if you play different games or you want it for different settings, you've got 3 separate modes, so 3 separate profiles that you can choose from, and you can alternate and of course save them. In terms of the right hand side, this is the default, say, Windows settings, which you can adjust directly from the software. So you've got mouse sensitivity, scrolling speed, and double click speed. Next up, in terms of the advanced tab, here you can see the DPI, and this also determines the color that it will be running at. So you've got 1500, 1600, and 2000 DPI just selected as per default. In terms of the LEDs, you've got neon, respiration, and off, so you can disable the RGB lights if you so wish, and you can also adjust the speed in terms of seconds, in terms of how quickly it responds. Next up, in terms of macros, you can set your own macros, so you can create a new macro and start recording, and this would be useful for several key combinations. And finally, you've got the support tab, so if you need some more information about the mouse. So there we have it. That's my overview and unboxing of the mouse. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Of course, make sure you subscribe and favorite and share and all that good stuff, as it will always help the channel grow. Alright guys, I've been TotallyDubbed. Take care and bye bye.